Hi guys, welcome back to Desi Bites. Today I'm gonna make aloo kebab, aloo ki tikkia. So I boiled up about 6 potatoes here, cut them in half. You wanna boil them enough so that you can easily with your fingers break them apart. Okay, so that's my potatoes. In that, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, mint leaves that I chopped up, a half of an onion that I chopped up finely, cumin powder, red chili pepper, salt, coriander powder, 1 egg, turmeric, and I have coriander that I also chopped up. Okay, that's all gonna go in there. This is all about a teaspoon. So the salt I have a tablespoon of because potatoes require a lot of salt, and everything else is about a teaspoon or a teaspoon and a half, a little bit less than a tablespoon. This is 2 tablespoons. It's breadcrumbs. We're gonna add all these ingredients into the potatoes, and we're gonna mash it all up. And we're going to then taste it. That's where you want to taste for your salt, pepper, your spices, and see if you like the consistency and if you like the taste of it. Okay. Now you add in the breadcrumbs and everything, and then you add in the egg afterwards. But I'll show you all the steps. Right now I'm gonna add in all my ingredients and make my little masala here for the potato pancakes. All right, guys, I've added all my ingredients in there. I'm gonna just mash this all up to make, you don't want it to be clumpy. Make sure it's like a nice mash. Oh, the one most important thing that I forgot. There cannot be any water in here. So once you've boiled your potatoes, please drain them and dry them. Make sure there's no water. And then when you're using your hands, make sure that there's no water on your hands. I washed my hands, dried them completely. Any water or moisture will then make these soggy and soft, and then your potatoes kebabs will fall apart. Okay, so I'm gonna mix this all up, and I'm gonna crack that 1 egg that I have into a bowl, into here, I'm sorry, and then we're gonna mix that in here as well, the egg, and start forming our kebabs. All right, guys, so as you can see, it's a mash. I kind of did it like you would do with your dough. Make sure there's no major clumps. There might be very little clumps, but you don't want there to be any big clumps. You want to taste your potatoes here. Make sure you like the flavor. Make sure you have enough salt and spice to your liking. And then when there is no clumps at all, I'm going to break my egg into here. There's that egg right there. Sorry, I can't do it with one hand, so I have to put the camera down. You're gonna mush that up in there, get it all ready and coated, and we're gonna form the kebabs. Once I form the kebabs, I put them in the fridge for a little bit, 15-20 minutes. Longer is better. That way they form and kind of stay together, and then you want to fry them. If I fry them right away right now, I've touched it so much that I've softened the potato. So I want to just make those kebabs and put them in the fridge. I'm going to give it about an hour. I'm not in any hurry. We're not having these till dinner. A good way to eat these are, you can have it in rolls like bun kebabs, and you can add some veggies to that and a chili sauce. We're going to have this with some sort of, maybe with rice, dal chawal, something simple on the side, because each person's eating like 2 or 3 of these, so that's a lot in itself. And again, it's a great way to get veggies in your kids. There's onions in here, there's mint in here, there's coriander in here, there's a lot of seasonings, there's egg. So you know, it's a great way to get that all in their bodies without them even knowing. All right, I'm gonna make the kebabs and we'll go from there. Okay, guys, I made my kebabs. As you can see, they're not so thick, you know, and I lined them up. I'm gonna put them in the fridge. There was 6 potatoes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17 kebabs out of 6 medium-sized potatoes, all stuffed with all those yummy ingredients. I'm gonna put them in the fridge, and an hour later I will fry them in very light oil. Hi guys, welcome back. It's evening now, and I'm going to fry up my kebabs. They were in the fridge mine were in the fridge for about 2 hours. They've hardened up, so they should be easy to fry. And then I have some egg here that I'm just gonna coat the top with to give it a nice fry. Letting the oil warm up, and we're gonna start frying them a couple of kebabs at a time. Okay guys, so we're gonna take a kebab like this. It's hard again with one hand. I don't completely dip it in there because I don't want it soaked with the egg. The trick is you do not want to move them for a couple of minutes because they will break. So I'm gonna just put them in there one at a time. I would probably put 5 at a time. I have 17 altogether. They do not take long to fry. You can freeze these and then take them out a couple of hours before you want to serve them and put them in the oven. Or you could fry them all up and then freeze them so that they have the nice color. And then if somebody's coming over, you go ahead and pop them back in the microwave or the oven to warm them up, or in the fry pan just to give them, just to get them heated up to serve. I like to eat this with chutney. I don't really need anything else to eat this with. My kids like it with some sort of rice or in a sandwich roll, like a bun kebab. So I'm gonna leave these to fry, and I'll show you how I flip them over and what they look like. Okay, I looked at the watch. I give it about 2 minutes, literally 2 minutes. I'm gonna flip them over. And that's exact consistency and color you want. That came out beautiful. It's because I didn't touch them and they didn't break. Otherwise, potato kebabs can break very, very easily. Okay, so I'm doing this with one hand, guys. I might break one. It's really hard to not hold the fry pan and hold the fork in place. I always use a fork. I feel like it's so much easier than a big spoon. Everybody thinks it's so weird, but I find it easier. Okay, I'm gonna put that one, and there we go. Give it another minute on this side, and I laid out some foil, and on top of the foil, I laid out some napkins. I'm gonna put that on there. That'll absorb the oil, and I'm gonna also take a taste right in front of you guys so you know what they taste like. Okay, I'm gonna keep frying them up and show you what they look like after. Okay, guys. It's been 2 minutes on both sides. I'm gonna take out my kebabs and place them on the oil, and then continue with adding egg lightly like that and placing them in the oil. Now the oil is really hot because we already made an entire batch in them, so be careful with that. Do not throw your kebabs in the eggs. You do not want them to be completely soaked with the egg. Don't forget any moisture. There's a chance that these aloo kebabs fall apart. So you want to be very careful. I keep a cutting board with the kebab. I put the cutting board just like this in the fridge. Everything's on here. I keep it all together. I don't move them around or mess with them too much. These do fall apart again. And you don't want that. You want to eat them nice and round, just like a nice aloo tikki, and you know, get in there and fry them up while they're in shapes. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rest. I'm not gonna make a video of all of it, but let me actually taste one while I have you guys here. And taste the crispy one, the crispiest one, because I love a crispy kebab. So bring it over here and show you what it looks like on the inside. That's what it looks like on the inside. Okay. It is absolutely yummy, crispy on the outside. And you see the little coriander bits. Super hot. Wonderful. And the seasoning's perfect because when I made the potato mash, I tasted it to see if I like the seasoning. And that's where you would then add more salt or pepper or green chilies, whatever you want to add in there. They're wonderful, guys. Please try them. Make them for the kids. So easy. You can make a lot at one time and freeze them, okay? And have it with some green chutney or red chutney or lasan ki chutney. Here we are to my second batch. It's been 2 minutes. Start flipping them over. Perfect color. The egg gives that beautiful outer skin. Okay, so that's it, guys. I will post some more videos later this week of different things. Please let me know if you have any requests. This was on request. I hope the people who requested aloo tikkia enjoy this video and find it easy. And talk to you later. Bye. All set. All the kebabs are done. They're laying out on the tissue paper so they can absorb and dry all the oil. They're piping hot, crispy on the outside and delicious on the inside. I'm telling you guys, make them. Inbox me for any questions and enjoy.